Welcome back, viewers. You're watching The Savera and I'm Shivali. The Election Commission of India is expected to announce the schedule for the Bihar Assembly election later today, likely around 4 p.m., ushering in a pivotal phase in the state's political landscape. The announcement is anticipated to be made during a press briefing led by Chief Election Commissioner Gyanish Kumar, accompanied by Election Commissioners Sukhbir Singh Sandhu and Vivek Joshi. The official's declaration will mark the formal start of the election process, setting the stage for intense campaigning and political maneuvering across the state. The announcement comes a day after an ECI delegation completed a detailed review of election preparedness in Bihar. The delegation met representatives of all major political parties, assessed the availability and condition of polling infrastructure, and evaluated security arrangements to ensure free, fair, and smooth elections. With the team of the current Bihar Assembly ending on November 22, the election must be conducted before this date, adding urgency to the logistical planning and coordination between the poll panel and the state authorities. Election officials have indicated that the schedule will be carefully designed to avoid overlapping with major festivals such as Diwali and Chhath, which falls between October 18 and October 28 this year. This consideration is aimed at ensuring maximum voter turnout, minimizing travel and logistic difficulties for voters, and preventing any disruption to polling due to the festivities. In 2025, Bihar Assembly elections are expected to be one of the most closely contested in recent years. The political battle, which largely involved around the ruling Bharatiya Janata Party, Janata Dal United Alliance, which is seeking to retain power, and the opposition Mahagathbandhan coalition led by RJD and the Congress Party. Analysts also note the emergence of Prashant Kishore's Jan Suraj Party, which is attempting to carve out to a space as an alternative political force, potentially influencing the vote share in several constituencies and adding complexity to the electoral dynamic. Reflecting to the list, assembly elections in 2020, the NDA had secured a majority with 125 seats, while the Mahagathbandhan won 110. The RJD emerged as the single largest party with 75 seats. This election was significant as it was the first major electoral exercise conducted in Bihar after the COVID-19 pandemic, with vote turnout recorded at 56.93%. The upcoming elections are expected to witness a high level of competition, given the involvement of new players and shifting political alliances. The Election Commission has announced several measures aimed at enhancing voter convenience and election management. The voter-to-booth ratio has been reduced, with each polling booth now catering to 1,200 voters instead of 1,500, and additional polling booths have been set up across the state. The deployment of Central Armed Forces will be increased to ensure security, maintain law and order, and facilitate smooth polling, particularly in sensitive and high-traffic areas. Political parties are already strategizing for intense campaign, candidate selection, alliances negotiation, public outreach, and digital campaigns are expected to accelerate following the announcement of the election dates. Analysts believe that this election could be a decisive test of public sentiment and governance performance in Bihar, as well as a measure of the influence of emerging political parties and local leaders. In addition to the logistical and security aspects, observers anticipate that voter turnout will be a crucial factor in determining the outcome. The state's rural and urban constituencies, caste dynamics, development issues, and the performance of the current government are likely to play a significant role in shaping electoral results. As Bihar prepares for the 2025 assembly polls, residents and political stakeholders alike are bracing for what promises to be a highly competitive, tightly fought, and closely watched election, which will not only impact governance in the state but could also influence broader national political trends. With the official announcement expected later in the day, the countdown to the election campaigns and rallies have significantly begun, signaling a period of heightened political activity and anticipation across the state. That's all for now in this update. Stay tuned to The Savera, download the app and follow us on various social media platforms.